Okay, I'm Fabrice Bardsley and we're here at Worthing Town Hall to try and find out exactly why Worthing Borough Council and Worthing Police decided to obtain a Section 30 order whereby they'll be able to move people arbitrarily from the town centre or any one of the parks in the town and ban them for 24 hours. So hopefully we'll be able to find somebody who'll be able to tell us what's going on and why. Hi there. Hi there.
Yeah.
We're doing a small piece on the Section 30 order that Worthing Borough Council and Sussex Police are going to be enforcing from the 1st of June to the 31st of August. Would it be possible to speak to somebody about that?
Section 30, what's that for?
That's the order for Worthing Police to move people on from the centre of town or from Homefield or Victoria Park for suspected antisocial behaviour. This is the odd thing.
Okay. Just trying to think. You don't know Martin? Legal, yeah? Okay. Portland House.
Yeah. Okay, shall I go to Portland
yeah,
House?
Do you know where it is?
There? Yes, certainly. We've just been to the town hall. We're inquiring about the Section 30 order, which was recently granted by Worthing Borough Council in relation to antisocial behaviour in the town. We were after some more information regarding that, and they suggested that we come here and speak to somebody in the legal department.
Right, okay, and who are you from?
We're freelance reporting.
You're taking photographs, I hope.
We record everything we do.
Do you want to speak to the lady on the phone? That's probably the easiest thing to do. Thanks.
Hello there. I'd like to speak to somebody regarding the Section 30 dispersal order. Would you be able to facilitate arranging an interview with somebody who could answer questions on that matters? Yeah, it's a general article on on the nature of the Section 30 order, why Worthing in Pacific is the only town in Sussex to have applied for and been granted a Section 30 order. It'll probably be the No State project in the US that's most interested in this in terms of commissioning, but where the original article will end up, well, you know, it could be anywhere, whoever's interested. Thank you very much indeed for your help. We're here now outside Worthing Police Station, and we're going to go in and see if we can either arrange an appointment or get any comment from anybody from our local police force, see if they can tell us why they need these powers to arbitrarily pick people up off the street and ban them from the town for a day. Hello there. I read today that Worthing Borough Council have got a Section 30 dispersal order for Worthing town centre and the parks.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to speak to somebody from Worthing Police Force about their... I'm a freelance reporter.
Freelance reporter,
yeah.
Right, okay. I've got a freelance reporter here who would like to speak to someone about the Section 30 and Worthing and one of the other areas. Has a need for one.
Press release out.
Yeah. I've read that. I wondered if there was anybody from your public relations department who I could talk to about some of the things that the press release doesn't cover. Which
press relations are at the headquarters
in Lewis.
We don't have local ones, do we?
Okay, so you don't have anybody from Worthing here locally who'd be able to talk to me. And would Lewis be privy to the local reasons for why that was? And often I find that I go and speak to somebody at head office and they come back and they say to me, I've got no idea what's happening on the street in Worthing.
There's a whole consultation process gone through on it.
Yeah.
In relation to materials and creation, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And the transparency of that is what we're interested in, is exactly how and why, because obviously there's been a certain amount of interest because Worthing is the only town in Sussex to feel the need for a Section 30 for this length of time, anyway.
Yeah, they can run up to 6 months.
Yeah. I've only managed to reference the one in West Sussex so far.
Plenty.
Okay.
There was one in Durrington before.
Yeah. Well, we've got the Freedom of Information Act being filed, so hopefully that should give us, the full details.
one or two in Worthing. I know there's been Hastings, there's been Bognor.
Okay, that's great. Sorry, thanks very much indeed. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Anyone else decides to come here, if you're in a group of 2 or more, in section 30, and the police don't like you, like what you're wearing or the way you're acting, they can tell you to get out and disperse you for 24 hours. And if you don't listen, 3 months in prison.
Really?
That's not fair. You didn't get any trouble with the police, did you?
Well, not today.
Oh, not today, that's good.
No, well, why?
Do you know about section 30? The council have just signed it, the police enforce it.
Is this what this is all about, is it?
Yeah, so you're fine here, in a group
so
of
it's
2
this
or
way
3,
round.
you're fine here, but isn't there, if you do something the police doesn't like, you know, they don't need any evidence, they can think, well, he's wearing glasses, and you know what they can do with glasses? They can get the rays, they can set fire to buildings, you know, something stupid, whatever they want. If you shout loudly, or if you have an argument, or anything that upsets any policeman and a community support officer. The plastic ones, the ones who shouldn't, yeah, the PCSOs, the ones who shouldn't have, who don't have any rights, the rights that the police do, the ones who go through the training, they actually now have the power to do the same thing.
So this is all the seafront here, isn't it? All this,
all the seafront and the pier. You know, places where groups of 2 and 3, 2 or more are going to be pretty.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Because there's 2 of us, apparently we'll be a gang.
You're in a group of 3, so it targets you. If the police think you're going to be antisocial, they can ask you to move on for the next 24 hours. Okay? Hello. Well done on leaving section 30. There's some information you need just in case you think about going back.
Oh wow! Oh my God!
They can tell you to stay out of there for 24 hours, and if you don't listen, that's 3 months in a cage. Sorry, a jail. You know, a prison cell, or £2,500.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is notice from Sussex Police. This is now a Section 30 dispersal zone. Please be aware that from now on, for the next 3 months, you may be asked to move on arbitrarily by a police officer or a police community support officer. Failure to obey such an instruction can result in a 3-month imprisonment and or a £2,500 fine. Thank you.
I don't think they're doing a good Homefield Park.
Go home. Go home that way. Do that again.
If
you do anything else other than follow what that person says, 3 months imprisonment, 2,500.
Worthing is the only place in Sussex that fits it. You think Worthing's that bad? We need this kind of law?
You video?
Yeah.
Sick.
This is now a Section 30 zone. If you are thinking of committing any antisocial behaviour, please step over this line and you will be able to do it safely.
Oh, really? I'll have a look if you will. I think it's totally outrageous. You don't have to have any evidence of crimes. If they think you're going to commit crimes, think you're going to get social, they can move you off.
Yeah, there's a lot of those crimes now that you think.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
People at the bus stop, if you are asked by a PCSO or a policeman if you are in a group, pretend you don't know each other. You with the Nirvana t-shirt, I don't like your t-shirt, I want you out of this town for the next 24 hours. And if you don't listen, you owe me some money. And he's showing tattoos in his arm. Oh no! But he's outside of Section 30 in 3, 2, 1. He's safe, guys, he's safe, he made it out.
Letting everybody know that... Hey, we were having a conversation, please.
I know. Yes,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Just having a conversation. Yes, he's interesting everyone.
You wait your turn, please.
You are aware of Section 30, yes?
Yeah, I'm aware of it, yeah.
And what's your view on it, sir?
I don't really have a view on it.
No?
It doesn't really affect me.
It affects everyone that's in Section 30.
Yeah.
They've got the right to think that you may be causing antisocial behaviour,
Yeah.
and if you may be doing that, not that they're going to use it, but that the legislation is kind of...
Yeah, what's your interest in Section 30 then?
Well, just it impeaches our freedom of rights.
Alright, so you're for, like rights campaigners and that, are you?
3 months imprisonment, £2,500 fine.
And who wrote this? Stalin?
Quite possibly. It might have been left in some of his notes and we picked up on it a few years later.
Well, we need to make these letters
Tony Blair
big
Stalin.
as we possibly can and stand out.
Yeah.
It's a pity we can't use paint.
No vandalism, because I don't cause anybody loss, injury or harm ever.
Section 30. Oh my God. 1984.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
As we're here at Victoria Park, we'd like to ask James some of his thoughts on the Section 30 order that's been enforced in Worthing. So why do you think Worthing Borough Council and Worthing Police have decided to get a Section 30 enforced for this lovely park, Homefield Park, in the town centre?
Well, I think that's the first thing that concerns me, is why have they done it? Because this is a classic example of a law being put in place to deal with a problem that doesn't even exist as yet. Now, we can all see circumstances where a law is required and you have to do something about it. But this is just a potential problem, a vague problem, which they haven't even properly defined. And I think any law which is put in place on the basis that something might happen in the future is always on a really, really shaky foundation. And I don't think they've made their case for having this law at all.